But we did do you justice. We basically slaughtered everyone in the place.
Oh, hey, well, as long as I got justice, right?
Unfortunately, they threw the thermal detonator in your lap to get everybody. It was really bad.
Right, I didn't
Yeah.
say how you died.
Well, I got everybody
Well, you
and the
did
door
say
open.
messy.
Well, I did say messy, yes.
There was 3 threats and a despair, and a lightsaber went through you instead of cutting your arms free.
Ah.
3 threats and a despair. I think I saw that video.
Hey, just ask the Sunday group what it's like to roll so many bad despairs you blow up all your
Jesus.
vehicles.
Oh my God.
Hey, Jim, Kelly, before we get into this, just a quick side question. Have you guys talked to Will and Dawn recently? How are they doing? 1, and 2, is there any hope of us ever picking up the Elven Adventures?
Probably after Dawn has her baby,
Aha,
because they have another peanut on the way.
I see. Okay, yep, that.
And currently, they are moving to Marana right now.
Aha. So they'll be fairly close to me.
I just got word from them actually yesterday because I was checking in with everybody.
Excellent.
Doing the Wild West Con group wellness check on everybody. Make sure everybody's breathing, alive, not stressing the whole COVID-19 thing.
You mean the pending shutdown?
Phase 3, yeah.
Do we have a
Yeah.
date?
Why do I feel like
There's no date I've heard, but our emergency manager at the VA was on a call today and was advised that the governor has gotten pressure from the White House for shutdowns and mandatory masking.
Yeah, I know they've shut down a couple places in a few places in the U.S. now, but I hadn't heard about locally.
Yeah, some states have done it. I heard one state that they're being sued. The governor's being sued for the shutdown, but what our governor's doing, I don't know yet, but apparently they recently got pressure from the White House for a shutdown. So, and I guess the hospitals the VA's Incident Command Center is reactivated again, and they're starting to open up the expansion COVID units that we had converted during the original.
Mm. And TP is already becoming.
Yeah, that shit's already disappearing off the damn shelves. Stupid people.
I just thought that was sad when I heard about that, and we've got confirmation that Big Walmart is out of TP. How horrible is that?
Yeah, it's just
seriously again.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, and mom went to Target the other day to pick up some toilet paper, and they would only give her a little 4-pack.
Right.
She was like, "What the hell's going on?"
Well, at least they have the signs up and stuff now. I mean, the Walmart right by my house is, they've got stuff, but it's like a handful of things on the shelves. But they have the signs up. It's like 1 per.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So.
No hoarding,
No, not at all.
So what really happened when last we left off, the group basically hired a GAN findsman to find you. Conveniently, the same GAN findsman.
GANs are the information brokers that look like insects.
Yep, they're the little insect guys. So it's totally not a rip from the original Battlestar Galactica where the bug guys kidnap people under the cool place.
Hey, sorry, I'm looking in the species guidebook, and there's
three-eyed.
There's ETs in there.
I made my sister a costume from that episode.
Nice. There's literally an ET in the frickin'
species.
Asogian, Asogian, and it's a fucking ET.
Hey, it's canon. They were in the Senate.
Yep.
That's true.
Yep.
They
That's
were
right.
in the Senate.
I remember that now that you mention it.
That totally explains things that E.T. was just a Jedi,
Yeah. So anyway, on to the story. So, yeah, we hired, they're hunters and stuff again.
They murdered one pretty quick and knocked out the other. Then they hired the one they knocked out to find you because, hey, it's a findsman. They're willing to take a job. And he took you, the group, right to where you were. You found out that this is a Falleen basically, I'd say gentleman's resort, but it's bipartisan, gentlemen and ladies resort, controlled by the Black Sun. And oddly enough, the falling mistress that runs this place seems to know Manx and does not appreciate him being in her facility, but he called in a favor to take one of the back rooms.
So Manx is the one that kidnapped me.
Well,
Manx
had you kidnapped, yes.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna kill the son of a bitch.
And
I tried to mark it on that, but I didn't quite pull the roll. So then she's like, look, and got kind of pissy and it's like, yeah, well, nothing, everybody's protected in my place. So I'm like, okay.
Oh, I rolled 2 dark side. Yeah, that's exactly how Uma's feeling right now.
Uma's tied to a chair being talked to, like that scene where Kill Bill's talking to her,
Didn't I then do a influence roll? And I basically said, look, I know you don't like Manx any more than we do. So how about we help you help us, and whatever happens as long as we don't fuck up the rest of your operation here.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of thing.
You basically read her surface thoughts that she wants him just out of her facility.
So Manx is here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
He's standing over your chair right now.
Oh.
Oh, so weird.
And we're actually right outside the door from you.
Yeah, you guys are poised to kick in the door at any second now.
If looks could kill. Daggers.
So who hasn't rolled for
I have not yet. I'm
Destiny
still
points?
Shit up.
Give me some dark Destiny points. The Jedi in a brothel wants to do some dark Destiny points.
Yeah. Only Uma.
Well, it's because you're in a stressful situation. Because as the camera opens up, we have a focused in screen here where there are 3 Aqualish goons.
Are they Aqualish?
Isn't it from the Treasure Planet or Treasure?
That would be Titan AE.
That's what it is. I knew it was one of them.
I originally Googled Treasure Planet 2, and I'm like, no, it's not the scuzzy guy I'm looking for. So the screen swipe comes in, and Uma's sitting there tied to a chair. Sitting next to her is her prince, literally prince. He's currently passed out because the Aqualish were smacking him around quite a bit to shut him up, because he totally thinks he's been kidnapped for ransom, and to let Uma go, because let the dear lady go. And Manx is just sitting there with his little shield drone, his little shield remote floating over his shoulder as his bodyguard, smoking a big old stogie, and he just blows smoke in Uma's face, going, "Kiddo, kiddo, kiddo. Why are we here right now?"
Because you're an asshole.
Do you say that?
Yes!
And he slowly unholsters his blaster pistol. You hear a distinct click to either stun to lethal or lethal to stun. You don't know. And he shoots a round right into your prince that's obviously a stun bolt.
Way to go. Way to go.
And one of the Aqualish makes a barking laughter sound.
Yeah, like that.
So where is my money?
You just shot him.
And he proceeds to squeeze off another round and looks at the Aqualish guys that are chuckling. He's like, "Do you see any credits falling off that guy?" And they just all like snicker. Now you do realize I had to pay someone to find you. And I'm gonna have to tack that onto your tab. Remember, we all answer to somebody. And if you don't send me my payments, I can't send my payments to the person I owe money to. And kiddo,
I'm just glaring at him.
do you know how I felt when somebody told me that you were vacationing on a pleasure planet instead of sending me money for the guns that I know you had to have delivered?
I'm not vacationing here. I'm working a mark.
And he kind of like glares at you like he's waiting for you to say more, while waving the pistol around lazily like he's going to shoot one of you two with it.
Hey, Zarek, we should probably break in any time now.
It's
Yeah,
like,
waiting for that.
you'd have gotten
opportunity.
your payment.
Hack the shield droid and make it protect Uma. Because it's a Wi-Fi thing. And I'm pretty sure I can do it.
It's a waifu thing?
Yeah. Whiffy thing.
Whiffy?
It's
And
actually
then we go in.
It's actually Starfi, but you know.
that's
And
what I'm thinking.
you can tell he's waiting for you to finish what you're saying.
It's like, you would have gotten it.
Who's
as
this
soon as I
redhead?
got-
Is that Manx?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Manx and these are his goons.
Yeah.
Then
Good
here
things come to those who wait, Manx.
So, did our friend have a key? I think.
No, he didn't.
Oh no.
He's like, she's in there. And the little guy's like blinking at you like, do what you gotta do. And Manx just looks at you and says, you've got to the count of 3 to send some credits my direction or give me a good place to go pick them up before I have to let these Aqualish here hit your boyfriend again.
How far can I move on this map in one movement?
You can pretty much, for a short maneuver, move 3 squares.
I'm sure we're pretty much on the door at the moment.
The locked door is the issue.
Well, yeah, and we have a friend who probably
Is it
could
really
take
an
care of that.
issue? Like, I'm pretty sure I can slice it. I just want to slice the. So I want to slice the little droid.
You can do that after you unlock the door.
Because you
Alright,
guys
fine.
can't see what's going on inside this room. It's all this
Yeah,
door
you
is
can
There
let
was
closed
cameras.
and this door was closed.
Oh, all right. Well, then I'll just open all the doors. Well, these 2. I will try and hack those 2 doors.
So Uma, before we start doing crazy dice rolls, is there anything you're gonna tell Manx?
Solid.
It's like, it's a little hard to get things done when I'm tied to a chair.
He's not.
And you
looking-
better not have harmed the dress, because it's worth the fucking mint.
See, I like that. As he likes your spunk, but he's a little annoyed that he had to like smuggle himself planet side here, and he's not liking that answer.
So the card that we did steal, or we do have, that.
Oh yeah,
super
the VIP card.
thing,
No shit.
Does that open any of these doors?
That's just for the. No, that's for the hotel itself
Okay, that's fine.
and the
We're
methane breather department. This is something that's strictly owned by the Black Sun.
Yeah. All right, let's hack this shit.
But you totally promised not to shoot the place up, right?
Not going to use a blaster.
Okay.
Maybe.
So
Right.
speaking of blaster, just as the screen swipe to the boys starting to get ready to hack the door, Manx looks at you, Uma, and just kind of gives you a lazy smile and squeezes the trigger on you.
Ah,
Wow.
Wow.
That's the dress, you mother.
Shit.
So we're definitely at this point,
Hear that, boys?
I'm sure, fire. So we're gonna do what we got to do.
So it's on stun. So that's gonna be 8 points of
Ooh.
strain before soak.
Oh,
Oh. Okay, hold on.
Hear that, boys? The dress is worth a fortune. Take it off.
Okay, so I have 2 strain.
As he's just looking at you and he's just shaking his head like, kiddo, let's not play this game. I
have 2
just
strain left?
need the money and then I can go.
It's not like I have pockets on this dress, Manx.
Okay? So here I was expecting for you to like bust into suave charming or deception. Nope, you're just giving him snark. I like this.
Just bullheaded snark.
Yeah.
Well,
fists.
what I wanted to say was something that was rather much darker, but
You should have. And then it could have been like an
Total
intimidate.
father-daughter issues here.
yeah, it was more along the lines I should have let you die on that ship.
Do you say that? I mean, that would hurt.
No,
Okay.
I said I was going to go with something a little darker, but
Okay. So pretty much at that moment, the Aqualish are like snickering. They're like, tee hee 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 hee. We like watching you guys. Good thing they're keeping their
So
tongues
cute.
mostly in their mouths so they don't get shot themselves. So at that moment, a certain somebody is plugging in their data pad to hack a door, I'm guessing, right?
Yep.
Okay. So you get ready to jack it in there.
And so just a reminder, I remove up to like a ton of purity.
I
black
didn't
dice.
even bother putting the black dice in there for the anti-tampering device because I know you.
Okay.
There totally would have been one black dice because thieves like to keep their stuff locked up.
Yeah. And better thieves know how to bypass that shit. You ready?
Yep.
All right. Sorry if I fail.
You're a professional. You're not a thief.
I really
So-
expected better, but that's not bad. It's still a success.
You unlock this door. What would you like to do with your 3 advantage? Which you could totally say unlock the second door as well.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say, might as well just do both of them. Boop boop.
Okay, now are you opening them or just unlocking them? So the little red light turns green and you just have to wave your hand over and the door will open.
No, I say they open that way. These
Yep.
2 guys can rush in and crush
Yep.
some shit.
Yep.
Okay.
Overwhelming odds.
Just
Yay.
so you know, I'm going for Manx. You can handle the Aquilish.
Oh, I was going to go for Minx. I want to cut his hand off.
I want you to cut his hand off too.
I got dibs. I got personal
All right.
True.
vendettas there.
You got Minx. That's fair.
I've spent long time with her. I've been waiting for the opportunity for a face-to-face with Manx, or a face to repulse her fists. With
You've
Manx.
been
So,
hearing her
hand on my
issues
head
for
outside
so
of
long.
character. I think he's gonna kill him.
So since you guys are ready and the ambush is totally in your favor, give me a cool. But for Uma, give me a vigilance since you're not expecting this.
Yeah, she's like, what?
But let me clear the dice pool
I'm barely
first.
conscious at this
Ooh.
point.
I like that.
All right, let's see. What do we got?
But
Cool,
vigilance is my better one. Oh, nope, not today.
Oh, hey,
Now.
my dice played good for me.
Oh, nice.
My guy said nope.
I got it good. Okay, and not as good. How
Wow,
do those
why
guys
is it
have so much?
why is it the 3 thugs roll better than everybody?
Right? What's up with that?
Apparently
Yeah,
3
well.
green beat 2 gold. Come on.
Wow. Well, there is, maximum point succeed thing. So
I mean, I did pretty good with a single dice.
Yeah.
with
I
one
did
gold.
terrible.
Yeah,
Well, you're a little stressed out right now. We expect shitty rolls for a while. We'll let you know when we expect them to improve.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and freehand open door. Open door. We'll put the door there so that way it's not in their way. So doors go vit, opening up. Immediately everybody starts busting into action mode. Unfortunately for you guys, thank God for popcorn order, the 3 Aqualish burst to action. Because they were like leaning against the door, I guess, totally laughing their asses off. And then when the door opened and they kind of fell backwards a few inches, they're like, whoa, what's going on?
Right.
And then they see the Jedi standing in the doorway.
Light it and move. Wow.
And they're gonna. And is your lightsaber on or off?
My lightsaber's on.
Okay, just making sure. As all of a sudden you see these 3 Aqualish, and they whip out those pistols. They're willing to take a little strain, and they're gonna start shooting their blasters as you get this Aqualish trio barrage happening.
All right, I'm gonna try to reflect.
Okay, do you have any range defense, by the way?
Yes, that's why I'm gonna try to reflect.
Defense 1 or?
Well, defense is different than the reflect.
Oh, I do not think I have any defense.
Oh, you still haven't let me put that on your stuff yet?
Well, we haven't had time for that.
We were at a pleasure planet. I could have been doing it this whole time.
You were at Space
Uma.
Star Wars E3. You were busy.
Yeah.
True.
As you're like, I totally should have modded that for you. Oh yeah, cybernetics. Sorry.
Sorry.
And just because I have faith in your reflect,
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna totally put everything in your side here.
Oh.
Aqualish, you're gonna start shooting the shit out of the place. Because they didn't make any promises not to shoot the shit out of the place.
Right? Uh-oh.
So all of a sudden the door opens, you're getting ready to jump in, but the Aqualish get a little hint ahead of you and they start shooting the shit out of the place. And 9 points worth of damage is coming your way before soak.
Right, so minus soak is
Actually, that far
5,
down.
and then reflect. Suffer 3 strain.
And I'm going to go get the barking dog real quick while you're doing that. I'll be right back.
Dealt by that hit by a number equal to 2 plus his rank and reflect. Okay, so it was minus. So I took 2 points of damage.
Do you have a stim pack?
I think so.
You might want to use that. I didn't realize you were that far down on both.
Yeah. I don't remember how that happened. Have we done any fighting since we got here? Oh, that's right. When we got in the elevator, I got blasted in the face.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, you took a blaster to the face for me.
Yep.
Thank you.
We've taken a lot.
Yeah. I've taken a bunch of strain damage, but nothing.
We made some
physical.
shady ass deals.
Yeah.
There was butt stuff involved. I don't want to get into it.
And it wasn't Alina that was doing the butt stuff, let me tell you. Oh, hey, that's right. I gotta drop this by 3, don't I? Fuck. I'm going down again this fight, that's for sure.
You're fine.
Yeah. You definitely need to stem if you got a stem before you go charging in.
Yeah.
Just charge in. You'll be fine.
Yeah, but I'm also really low on strain right now too.
I know.
You're fine. I got medicine now, so like
Right.
I can bump you up a little bit.
Yeah, but that takes like running up and grabbing them, doing things. So,
No, not really.
but you can improve the stim application, though, right? What you do
Yeah,
on
that's
that?
what I mean.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't
So
have
have
to
you
do anything
strategized?
fancy.
No. Just
Or just
noticing
watching each other
the
die.
state of our illustrious Jedi.
Oof. Yeah. That looks like our poor Jedi got hurt.
It's already had damage from prior, but hadn't stemmed, so it was like, So. All right, so PC, so 1, 2, 3, right? So I can do that.
So you're running all the way in?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
As soon as I come in the door and I see Manx over there, I'm going straight for Manx. With glare and hatred in the eyes.
Are you planning on dual wielding or just a regular punch?
Well, first he needs to make his fear check.
And he passes.
Probably. But, there's always still that possibility. It has worked. So it's enemy becomes a gauge character. They may force the enemy to make a fear check with the difficulty equal to ranks and fearsome, which is just 1, but never know.
Hey, it's a good thing when you do your glare.
Okay. He's fine. That's fine. Not like he doesn't know me.
He's like, oh, cute. It's your pet.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, I want to kill him so much.
Why do you want to kill him? He's just wanting his money that he's due.
Yeah. And, well, we did send him a thing saying it was in the mail.
And your obligation came up like 4 times and you blew him
Yeah,
off.
your obligation keeps coming up. It's really a pain in the ass.
Yeah, let's get rid of that obligation.
Well, we're going to work on that. All right, so yes, I am going to go ahead and do a wield on this.
Okay.
Yeah.
No
'Cause
obligation
I owe
this
this
time.
guy so much.
See, while we were talking about it, I rolled it and I rolled 99. So that's like way over anyone's obligation.
Yeah.
So now no
Nice.
obligation comes into play. Okay, so I got your dual wielding in there.
Yeah. And I mean, why not? Got to give you one back.
Yep. Stop it.
Huh.
So
I'm thinking I may have to sacrifice that shield remote pretty quick.
All right. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right.
Wait.
Oh
I
my
lied. I lied. I didn't have your upgrade.
good.
I was still blinking. Go ahead and roll
Okay.
that again.
All right. Oh my God.
What the?
So which one of those 2 would you like? I'll let you pick. How about that?
Actually, at this point, I'm going to take the second one.
Okay, the 3 advantage.
Yes.
Mhm.
As you come in there and you do this whole Mike Tyson punch out double swing and miss by a mile, maybe because you're just so angry, or because this guy knows your moves. So
I was
he
just
does
really
that.
calm.
He does that old boxer's coach move where he sees you're telegraphing your punch a mile away, and he just like shrugs to one side and shrugs to the other side.
Yeah, there were feinting moves to take a moment to center and gain my strain back.
Oh, okay. So it's because you stopped, breathed in deeply to get your reserves back, and then did your kata punch style.
Couple feint punches and regained some center and strain.
And then riposte.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
That's about all I can do. I mean, I
Go, team,
moved, I
go.
swung, and I got some strain back. So, I mean,
So Manx is going to take a little sidestep there out of the way.
Hostage.
Yeah.
Shoot the
And-
hostage.
And he's actually going to shoot you. Because
That's
Gank
fine.
coming in there at full-fledged anger mode.
oh yeah.
That's kind of terrifying.
Yeah.
And because
I do
he's
have
got,
defense.
Yeah, what's your range defense?
1.
Okay. And he's
hold up.
gonna aim because he's got
Hold up. I'm gonna make sure I don't die.
No, yeah. Well, let's see here. How does this work? Once per round, as a maneuver. They suffer number of strain up to ranks to sidestep, upgrade difficulty, and oncoming ranged attack by an equal number of the next round. So
Now, is that an incidental or is that a reaction?
Once per round it's an active. Once per round as a maneuver, suffer a number of strain up to ranks and sidestep to upgrade difficulty in all incoming range attacks. So I guess
you would have had to taken 2 strain to take an extra maneuver to do that.
Yeah.
Which would have been a lot of strain getting dumped at once.
Well, I got 3 back, so it's only 1 rank. So.
Well, it would also be 2 strain to take a second maneuver.
Yeah, I know. Well, that would have worked out equal. So once per round as a maneuver, suffers number of strain. Okay, so defensive stance would also have been the same thing. So, all right, never mind. Go ahead.
Okay. So he's going to take 2 strain to aim because that's the kind of guy he is.
Just make sure you got your black in there.
Yep.
For defense.
I've lost my here we go.
Gonna use that point back.
Yep, it's a good investment for him to take a shot on you.
You even wasted one and didn't get shit. So
I know.
There's no such thing as a waste.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so he's going to hit you for 8 points of stun damage.
9, right?
Oh, sorry, 9. You're
2?
right. You're right.
I'm not going to cheat him.
And there are 4 advantages. So he's going to give you specifically a black dice.
Okay.
And he's saying some encouraging words to the Aqualish to give them a blue dice on their next action if they're still around. Use the wrench for their blue dice.
Okay.
As he hit you very, very stunningly. And then he looks over at Uma and says, "Call off your attack dogs now."
Or
just a call off your attack dogs.
Yeah, that's not gonna work, buddy.
So who's going next? I mean, Uma, you could totally try a skullduggery to get your hands loose.
I can? Oh,
yeah,
okay. I didn't
why
know
not?
That's what.
You could even try talking me into a coordination if it's better.
Oh, and sorry, real quick, was that lethal damage you did?
Nope, that was stun damage.
Oh, stun. So okay, sorry.
Yeah, it's going off your strain.
Okay.
Because he still had his gun set on stun damage for stunning Uma.
Okay.
I am totally going to go for a skullduggery. Triumph!
Wow. She's out of there in a heartbeat.
It's funny how she shoots that out without giving me a chance or saying anything, wondering why she got an upgrade and a blue dice added to her pool.
Yeah, right?
I know.
Oh, that's right.
Try clicking that again, sweetie.
She is the worst at just clicking without waiting for you.
I am.
Out of everybody we play with.
She's like, I do a thing, click.
She gives you absolutely no time to adjust.
Yes, Uma, you slip your bonds. Obviously, you must have been working the ropes that you were restrained by earlier, and you were almost free, and you had just gotten to the point where your hands are free.
Okay.
So
Okay, awesome.
you got your maneuver. I mean, you could always take 2 strain pass out for taking a second maneuver.
Nope. No.
Oh, but you can get a strain back.
Yeah, there's one advantage there.
Yeah, definitely going to take one strain back because I'm running low.
Okay, so who's going next? As our Jedi's feeling all shot
Here,
to
I'll
shit
go.
up.
Yeah, I was gonna let you.
I'm gonna run up to her, and I'm
Silver
gonna
bullet.
hit her with a stem pack.
Aww, what a good team player.
Stim pack will give me back the strain.
The
Oh,
other
not
her.
you.
Not
No,
you.
the other
I was
girl.
just to say because
Sorry,
I don't need
I'm
wounds.
nowhere near you.
Our poor
Yeah.
Jedi that just got
Lisa
shot up.
Hersa, yeah.
Our poor Jedi who's been going through hell to get you back.
She is a good teammate, I'm just going to say.
Well, just
So,
because she
how
charges the
much does
bugs right in
a
their
stim
face.
restore for the first
You
round?
get 5.
Good enough.
But do you not have something that gives extra? No.
Oh yeah. Hold on.
But wait, there's more.
But wait.
So I was gonna say, don't you have some of the medical stuff? Like Stim Pack Expert or something or whatever it's called, or
Oh, I don't have that yet.
Okay, never mind.
I have a heal if I'm healing wounds.
Right.
The target heals 1 additional wound. Oh no, that's the same thing, right? The stem pack.
Yeah.
No.
No,
Use a
that's
different
medicine.
action.
Oh, that's a medicine check.
Is that surgeon that you have?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for you when you do the medicine check. There's stem application, I think it's called. That gives you +1 when you stem someone.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Okay, that puts you put her up 10 out of 12. That's good.
Hey.
Yep.
You literally
You're
doubled
strong. You got this, girl.
You doubled the Jedi's hit points.
Yay.
So, it's me now, huh?
Yep, with these 3
Alright.
Aqualish guys with their blaster pistols going gulp.
You shot me, motherfuckers. I've got both lightsabers lit. I am going to aim.
Slice and dice.
Okay, so you're going to take 2 strain for aiming?
Yeah. And we're
Okay.
gonna use one of those. Why not?
Ooh. Oh, no, you didn't.
I
For a lot of
did.
advantage.
I did.
I think there might be a few less Aqualish in a second.
Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Oh,
Wow.
I mean, it's a
Well,
hit.
that's still 10. That's still 10 direct hit points to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Is that breach 1?
it ignores all soak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you basically, 10 points, you massacre into one guy and completely bisect him and chop the arm off the second guy.
Excellent. And I'd like to take a strain back with that one.
Yeah, I was hoping for more advantage for you for strain.
Me too, man. I was hoping I was going to get a lot more, but those purple dice did not play nice with me today.
They were vicious. See, that dual wielding gave you the 2 threats. See, it's because you're getting used to this dual wielding thing.
Yup.
Okay, so top of the order. Our Aqualish are going to shoot the Jedi again because that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
But before they do that, Manx is going to take another shot at Zarek because that's kind of more important.
Wait.
He's like, that's important.
That's more important.
Is
I
he
need
concerned?
them to do that.
Is he concerned?
So let me go next.
Oh, I guess we have to. Otherwise, yeah, they might shoot you and take you down. So, okay.
Fuck their shit up.
All right, bring it on, Manx.
Okay, so Manx is going to aim at you. And he's going to be like all talkity crap of, I'm telling you,
Is he?
kiddo, back off your guard dog. Oh, look at you making it more difficult to shoot you.
Uh-huh.
Give me all those beautiful points.
That's all right.
I almost want to say, it's like, sorry, I've been stunned.
That's just shocking.
Yeah, just look at him with this like cross-eyed look, like you don't understand. Yeah.
No. My Leku are basically saying, "Fuck you."
Oh, and I forgot.
Just totally tell him to go fuck himself and lick these.
And I forgot
I
his
just
blue
forgot
dice
where
that
all
he
my
had
advantage
last
went.
turn. Boo, that blue dice was lame.
Oh.
Okay, so he's hitting you for 8 more points of stun damage.
Okay.
And you know what? For 3 of those advantage, I'm going to knock you prone.
Ah, you bastard.
As he shot you in the knee, because he's like, stay away, dog.
Your leg fell asleep and you fell over.
And
Bastard.
let's see, for that extra one, he's going to give the next guys on his side a blue dice.
Chicken shit.
Because he's like throwing encouraging words in the fact that he shot you twice and knocked you to the ground. So who's going next?
Me.
Wow, and you're already flipping a destiny point there.
Because I knew if I didn't, you were going to go dark.
Now
And
I
I
can
want
just
these
go
fuckers
dark.
dead quick.
Okay, so you're giving chase.
Ready for me?
Okay, so lightsaber, are you dual wielding or just single saber?
I'm using my I'm using my link quality, and I have the dual wield, so
Okay.
might as well.
Are you gonna aim since you don't have to move much?
Yep.
Okay, so I got your aim, your upgrade, and dual wielding. And I
All
got
right, here we
3
go.
delicious dark side points.
Oh,
Wow.
Okay, so for one
how
of
do you
those
feel about that?
triumphs, you have enough to kill the 2 guys outright. If you want to cash one of those triumphs in for that.
Yeah, I want them. I want them gone. I don't
You
want them shooting
just
at me anymore.
snicker snack and body parts go falling everywhere. You still have 2 advantage and a triumph still.
Yep. Hold on.
As kind of out of turn, Manx is looking at Uma going, "You brought a Jedi?"
Guess his intel's been bad.
How much did that cost you?
Need to up your intel, boy.
So,
I
so
mean-
he's got this annoying gun that he's been using. Could my slicing his guys in half possibly have stunned him enough to make him drop his weapon for that other triumph?
No, because he's technically got a wall between you guys.
Okay.
But
All right.
you could use your triumph to make him surrender. I would give you that.
All right. Yeah. Let's.
I mean-
If you do that, then you won't let me kill him.
I mean, I guess you could get him to surrender. That doesn't necessarily mean I have to agree with it.
Okay.
True. Although
Okay.
I am a Jedi.
As all of a
You-
sudden your lightsaber kind of pops through this wall in a way that does not hit Zarek, but is obviously a lightsaber. So Manx is totally like, "You brought a Jedi," and he's just like
I
he
finish my swing with my lightsaber pointing at him, and I say, "On your knees."
as he is proceeding to you can see body language wise he's tossing the pistol and he's getting into "I'm under arrest" mode.
And for those advantages, I would like to get 2 strain back.
You can do that.
We'll be doing that for a while.
And it's totally sad that the Aqualish were going next.
That's
As you're
why
just
I wanted
hearing
to
this
go
horrible
first.
sound of the smoking Aqualish meat, which probably tastes like cooked walrus. So who's going next?
Well, sadly, Theric has had too many years of listening to his shit and abuse of Uma. And he doesn't care that he is surrendering.
Ooh.
So I am going to get up. And does it take strain, I guess, to get up and then step forward?
Yes, it does.
All right.
And are you dual wielding or just single punch?
No, we're dual wielding. We're going for the impact.
Okay.
And I know he's down, but you know what?
Oh, you beat me to it. But he is
Sure.
going to activate his adversary 1.
That's fine. I would expect no less.
And he may just be sacrificing that shield remote. So go ahead when you're ready for your dual wield there.
All right. There we go. Except it doesn't activate.
Ah, thank God. If both have hit, I would have had to sacrifice the drone.
That's all right. That leaves me one more time still. So yeah, that's going to be 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay, and what would you like to do with your advantage?
Well, I'll take that back as so I'm at 3 strain now.
We're both doing great, aren't we?
Yeah, well.
As you kind of see him dropping to position, and you crack one right across his chin, and he just spits the blood out. Like, okay, I had that coming. As he just does this Jedi.
Hey, I'm in another room. I can't see what's happening in there.
There's a wall in the way.
Right?
So, Uma or Janag, who's going next?
Okay.
I'll move. That's all I can do.
So hold it.
Doop.
The Jedi's not in the room?
The Jedi is in this room.
The Jedi is in the other room.
With the door wide open, clearly hearing what's being said in this room.
I was going to say, you could have asked me to close the door.
Give Janong the privacy door, please. Gesture in Leku.
I don't know if he... So, Janong, what are you doing? Because you said you were going next.
Well, there's really nothing I can do. That's the whole thing. Like, I can move. That's it.
Okay.
Close the door.
Unless you guys tell me to shut that door, and then I'll shut that door.
Shut the door.
Just you need to shut the door.
Ooh, Uma's
I don't have a
getting
weapon,
dark.
though. God.
You can still punch him in the face.
Oh, I want to do more than that.
All right.
Shoot him.
I shut the door.
Let's see here.
As the door snaps shut in a very intimidating fashion.
Whatever is going on? Beating to death. Pick up his weapon and shoot him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he threw his weapon down.
Yeah, I'm going to pick up his weapon.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot. And before I shoot him, I'm going to say, it's like, you could have had your money if you had just been patient. I should have killed you. I should have let you die on that ship those many years ago.
Harsh.
And I'm going to shoot him point blank.
Okay, you saw what his...
And I'm going to... Where's the little thingy?
What little thing?
So, just to...
I'm looking...
Are you... The gun was in stun mode. Are you switching it?
Yes.
Why do you have to remind her of that part? It'd have been fucking hilarious.
I was so hoping that nobody would say anything. That's why I was quiet.
Exactly. You're like, all right, you stun him. He's on the ground unconscious.
Well, because although Alina would want her to use the stun level, Alina now is facing a shut door, And on a meta level, I really want to see her kill the fucker.
But on a character level,
I mean, just to let y'all know, he's the one I was sold into slavery, and he was actually brokering me. And in flight, when I was a child, it's like, where's my note? He ship lost autopilot function. Manx broke his arm when we were falling out of warp. I piloted the ship under his direction. I basically saved him. And it's like, so then he decided to keep me. So I was still a slave. And I'm working off my. This is why I have a real problem with slavery, because she was sold into it. And
Yep.
he is the guy that.
rescued her from the flesh peddlers.
Yeah.
We're
But he
canceling
may
the
have been
debt now.
rescued from the flesh peddlers, but I was still a fucking slave. So.
Yep. So we're canceling that debt.
Yeah. We are, and I'm going to shoot him.
Okay. Remember, his weapons damage is, as I scroll up, 7, and it's critting on 3.
Okay, I flipped a point.
Yep.
So hold it. Which type of pistol is this?
It's just a basic heavy blaster pistol.
Okay, let me go to my combats, because I think I have a. So what's the damage that it normally does?
7 and crits on 3.
Yeah. So you could just do your range light if you wanted.
Okay, I'll just do range light then.
And are you taking 2 strain to aim? Are you going to drop yourself to just 1 strain?
Fuck yeah.
Well, I dropped
Hey,
myself to 2 to swing at him again.
That's how much. And not only that, so for like who knows how many hours I've been tied to a friggin' chair. And okay, yeah.
Better part of a day, actually.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but
Here
who's
we
the
go.
one that stalled out and was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna hang out here for hours on end"? Oh, I'm being
Okay.
hunted? No problem.
Now you have everything in there?
Everything's in there.
Yeah. Now she's
Okay.
asking.
Uh,
She wouldn't
I'm
make
like,
any mistakes.
if is there any chance of getting, this is hopefully the one, the justice. Come on, give me justice.
Whoa.
Wow.
One fucking, but I did get, I would have loved to have crit though. Or at least done, a triumph as well.
That's 12 points, though.
Yeah. So
remember that little shield remote he had flying around?
yeah.
That little shield remote that put itself between his face and that barrel of your blaster, and you vaporized it?
I could have used that.
As its pieces bounce off the floor, Manx is looking at you with this look in his eyes like, you tried to kill me.
You owe me your life, so.
Kiddo, you tried to kill me.
You stole my life.
Well, he's not the one that sold you to slavery originally.
He could have given it back to me. He stole it just as much as they did.
And don't
He
forget to
bought
take
me.
your 2 strain.
Oh no, I already did. Although I did get the 1, so I'm going to take 1 back with that advantage.
And he's going to do the only thing he can at this exact moment, realizing that you tried to
Attack
murder
everybody.
him. You tried to kill him. I mean, he's been playing with you with the stun gun, being a jerk, and you tried to shoot his face off.
Yes, I did. I would do it again.
He's like, shh. shocked that you would do that. And he's going to do the only thing he can do, and that's fight tooth and claw.
There you go. Good job.
He's going to go ahead
Swing
and
for the fences. Swing for the fences.
He's going to dual wield and swing at both of you. Barroom brawl style.
Oh, if he's not dead by the time my turn comes around, that door opens. Door closes, he looks like he's getting down, and oh, a surprise attack. I thought I told you to surrender, fucker.
Right?
Well, the fact you clearly heard a blaster bolt go off too might have you concerned at the moment.
Yeah.
So, Uma, do you have any melee defense?
I don't think so. Hold on, let me double check. Man. I do actually, defense 1.
Because you're smuggler's cloak.
Nope.
Which is nice because it
Not
means you both
wearing.
have 1 black for defense.
Oh,
Well, that
yeah,
means
she's not
no,
wearing
because
it.
I'm not wearing it. I'm wearing the dress.
Oh, you're wearing the sexy dress of defenselessness. So,
Depends on what game you're playing.
and he's, believe it or not, he's gonna swing with stun damage. And
That's
he
all you
misses.
can do with fists, can't you?
What's that?
That's all you can do with fists, can't you? Right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And he misses.
But technically, he didn't succeed.
And he swings at you, and you kind of duck underneath.
I like how when it's his triumph, he technically didn't do it. Should have been roles reversed. I got a triumph.
No, I mean, we've done triumphs before, but no successes in it.
Yeah.
Didn't do shit.
And he's going to use his 2 advantage to get his strain back. And the second he swings at you and you duck back because, you know, your pretty little dress, you know he doesn't want to hurt your dress, you all 3 hear the intercom in this room squawk. And this beautiful, smooth, sultry voice calmly says to all 3 of you, "Stop fighting now, or I will release the gas."
Do I hear that?
Fucking hell!
And technically, you guys outside the room hear this, but it's not coming from the intercom in that room. It's coming from the intercom that's over in this wall here.
Ooh.
And you're hearing this vent open up and the start of a hissing sound of some gas coming out.
Nah, it's fine. I'll let it play out. This is entertaining.
So who's going next?
I am going next. With one hand, I am pulling out my breath mask and putting it in.
Okay. So using your maneuver to put on a breath mask?
And then I'm swinging away.
And then doing a quick left jab at the same time.
Yes, I
Let
am.
me do your pool. And that's only 1 punch. 1 punch. And apparently I'm leaving the upgrade in there, so go ahead when ready. Ready when you are.
All right. God damn it.
And much like Uma dodged, he does the same Matrix move.
That's okay. That's strained back.
What would you like for the triumph?
And the triumph, you'll love this one. So my, let me double check. I'm sure I do.
Do you hit the door and open it up at the same time?
No.
Do you knock him prone?
Where is it? I know I got it. Oh, yep. So I am spending my triumph to pull out of my utility belt an additional breath mask that I shove in Uma's face.
Aw.
Well played. Well played.
And that's a light side too, right? Or just the triumph?
I'll give it to you for the triumph. It's a
Okay.
triumph. It's a triumph that you didn't use in combat, so sure, I'll give it to you. Obviously, you must have grabbed one when you went to the methane floor, you know.
Yeah, it was
Not
hanging off.
crazy.
See, and this is why I would give my life for that gank.
Is speech a free action in this game? Or do you have to wait till your turn to say something?
You can pretty much throw something out.
A short, like
All right,
not
so
a narration.
I'm going to
or
let
anything.
Uma go next because, Uma, you've got one shot. You got one shot. Do it. But my speech action is going to be to shout at Janong to open the door. But we'll let Uma go first.
Open the door.
Yep. Open that door.
Open the blaster! Open the blaster! Close the
Yeah.
blaster! Close the blaster!
So
right, blast
who's
'em.
going next?
Blast them.
I'll go. Hold on a sec.
How different this could have been if his swing managed to hit both of you guys for stun damage.
Right?
Yeah,
It would have been hilarious.
Yeah, that would have made
Both
things
knock
go
the
very
fuck
different
out.
when that door opens.
All
because
right,
at this
so
point,
let's see here.
Yeah, knocked out with 19 health still.
I'm like,
It works.
you guys mind if I use another light side?
Do what
Do
you got to
whatever you
do,
want.
man.
Okay, I'm not going to aim though, because that'll knock me out.
Why? You're not doing anything.
yeah, you're not moving.
What was your maneuver?
Yeah.
Oh, can I use that as my maneuver?
Yeah, if you're not moving.
Yep.
Okay, then yeah, go ahead and add a blue die there. Let me know when you're ready.
So you're shooting him, I take it?
Yes.
Okay. It's ready.
Oh,
There you go.
oh. She is really pissed.
I am. This is a lifetime of anger. This is. I'm actually going to put that in the notes.
Do another 11 damage.
And as his drone finishes tinkling on the floor, you put your pistol right to his temple, and he kind of like tries to shrug it off and move away, but you just look at him, and your just eyes turn to tiny little slits, and you just totally murk his ass. You know, blaster 2 inches from the temple, you pull the trigger, and you spray, you know, the camera goes to the wall to save PG-17 rating, and splatter of blaster discharge all over the wall as the shadow of his headless corpse hits the ground. Wow.
And then I'm over there shouting at Janong to open the door.
And at that point, I throw down the pistol.
So I want the door to open like a couple of inches, then like reshut, then reopen. That's what I wanted to do.
Okay, so you toggle the door.
Like, I
and it
don't
goes,
know what's going on, Mia.
They're trying to keep it closed. They're trying to keep it closed.
Go, go, go while you can.
Door opens.
The door
I step in ready
opens
to shout. I said surrender. Oh.
I spit on him too.
as you see Uma throwing down the pistol that you saw him getting ready to drop, and you know.
No. She threw down the pistol before the door opened, which is why Janong closed it again immediately and then opened it. So I saw nothing.
Yes, obviously he threw his blaster pistol down so hard it discharged up in his face and shot sideways.
He clearly committed
suicide exactly.
rather than
Face
face justice. And that's why his pistol's on the ground right next to his dead corpse. That's what I believe, and that's what I'm sticking with. I step into the room, I'm like, she said, sir. Coward.
But of course, now you stepped into the gas coming into the room.
fine.
Because
It's
the
fine.
door
No,
is
but the door's
closed.
open. The
Yeah,
dissipation
the door's
rate
open.
will.
It's
No, the door is closed because he said he wanted to open and then close.
No. He said he wanted to open it a little bit, then close it like they were fighting to keep it closed, and then open it.
Oh, okay. So you are leaving the door open?
I mean, you can do whatever you want at this point. You want if it's more funny to close it, I'm all about it. Like all of a sudden the Jedi's like, I told you to, nappy time.
Well, I still have 5 strain for 1, and all I've done is step into the room, so I could put my rebreather in my mouth. It's not.
Yeah.
You could always take 2 strain and pop it in your mouth as you see this greenish gas get shot into the room and it starts filling up pretty quickly.
If the door's still open, I might as well just continue my move and step the fuck back out.
We're like, oh, never mind.
Right?
So which is it you do? Do you put on your breathing mask or do you step out?
Considering the carnage and everything, and I'm a Jedi, peacekeeper, sort of, I'm going to pop in my rebreather.
Okay.
I want to check on the prince.
He is out cold and he's getting hit with blasted with a face full of gas.
He's dead.
So whatever the gas is, I'm thinking. Let's find out.
I need to get a drink.
He seems to not being passed out more, but he's pretty much no strain left right now. He's done.
But he's alive.
He's alive, and he shrugged off the gas, but with all those threats, he passed out anyway. The act of coughing caused him to internally hemorrhage enough that he passes out without dying. Poor guy was down to only 2 and 2.
Hey, I'm probably leaning on Zarek at this point.
Oh, don't lean on me too hard.
We'll both fall over.
It was a long party night. That's all I'm going to say.
All right. Are you able to help the prince out?
Well, I tried to. I checked on him. At least he's okay.
Are we still initiative, or are we able to move now?
We're out of initiative. You guys are in a room full of gas.
Yeah. So I'm gonna quick rifle his body for any valuables.
I'm gonna ask. How did he get the jump on you?
It was brutal.
I just kind of wave the question away, like I can't right now. I'm just too overwhelmed.
So, of course, as you rifle Minx's body, of course, there's his pistol that he was executed with.
Yeah.
There's his armor clothing. You are going to get 3 different credits cards. They have different dollar amounts on them, but I'm assuming you're just taking them and pocketing them for now.
Yeah, for now, just doing a quick rifle and grab, and then we're grabbing the prince.
And more importantly, you get the parking claim ticket for his ship.
So I'm going to be looking into the camera and saying, hey, situation's under control here. Could we turn this gas off? Because I'm just assuming that Manx was the one that's causing all the trouble.
Right.
So go ahead and give me a charm or coercion, some kind of cool roll to talk the security person watching this camera right now.
All right, let me try to figure out what's gonna work best for me here, because I suck at all the talking type stuff.
Well, then allow me.
Charm,
as you're walking up with both of your lightsabers lit up.
Deception, discipline, Jedi on the scene. Everything's fine here. Leadership?
Not so much leadership.
Leadership's not any better.
Everybody looks at a Jedi as a leader.
They don't quite want to be led by you right now, since you're in a Black Sun facility.
Yeah.
Stealth? Can I make a stealth?
As immediately you fade away into the smoke.
I will do a charm and try and get him to. It's like,
Do you want to do it, or do you want me to do it? My charm sucks, just so we all know.
I get 3 yellows in charm.
Why don't
All
we
right,
just get out of here and
Yeah.
they can pump the room as much gas as they want.
Oh, that's true. Can we carry the prince though? I don't want to leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I grabbed the prince and we, hey, open the door back up and get out and then close the door behind us.
Okay.
Keep the gas in the room so nobody innocents are affected.
Well, in that
All
case,
right,
somebody
then.
want to go ahead and blip back that dark side point I was going to use for whoever's roll?
Oh, I got it.
Give it to me back.
I got it. Okay. It's like, I want my dice back. Yeah, so.
So we'll flip to the further out map.
Yeah. And then we will.
Excuse me.
Now that
Yeah, I
Uma's
put my
with the group.
lightsabers away at this point.
I'm sorry, what?
I put my lightsabers away at this point and Gesundheit.
And you get the
Bless you.
click, click.
Yep. And then we make a quick, steady, non.
Half the folks in
obtrusive-
these VR pods were still busy playing their Oculus, and not even noticing what you guys were doing.
Yep.
I love my Oculus.
And we just make a casual walk back towards the exit.
Okay, so you're heading back this way?
Well, it's the only way we know out, right?
So
I have no idea which way is out.
this door right there is locked, by the way.
Oops.
And what's this here?
That's a turbo lift.
Oh. Yeah, we could always try the turbo lift.
We hacked the turbo lift.
Okay, so you guys are going to the turbo lift?
Yep.
So before Janog starts hacking, immediately, you click the lift button and you get a adamant bit, and then a hollow pops up over the doorway. And you see dude in some kind of helmety armor kind of thing. Looks like your typical Joe Schmo security guard armor. And he basically saying that you currently need to drop to your knees and prepare to surrender. You are going to be arrested. And you totally realize this guy's got no law authority, probably just, Black Sun Security.
I was going to say, under whose authority?
Are there
Under
life
the-
sensors inside the turbo lift?
What's that?
Are there life sensors inside the turbo lift?
So you're whipping out your biodetector to check for life signs?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and give me a computer roll. Don't roll yet, though. I must make the roll much easier for you. There you go. So immediately you whip out your detector and you see no life signs in this turbo lift for quite some distance. As he's scanning the walls and the ceiling and everything around.
It's a lot of triumphs lately.
Right.
In a short period.
As you're picking up a lot of life signs in this area through this wall.
Is that how we get to?
No, that you have to get to from back where you came in the original area.
Oh, no, we'll be gone by then.
So are the rest of you guys getting to that turbo lift?
Yeah, I mean, if he opens it.
Well, so whoever this guy is talking, I'm like, we need to speak to the mistress.
And I'm like, do I know who the mistress is?
You have no idea unless you want to roll me an underworld knowledge, if you have it.
Yeah,
hold
we're
on.
totally acting on her authority. So fuck off.
Well, yeah, I'll just roll just to see if I know it. Nope, I have no idea.
You're just like, mistress, mistress.
Zarek, when did you pick up a mistress?
As all of a sudden the hollow flips out and then you see this Falleen, first time Uma's seeing this beautiful Falleen female and her gorgeous little, outfit. And she's just like, What are you doing?
Well, we'd
We're
like to go
leaving.
back about our business, and I'm sorry. We're very sorry for the mess, but I'm sure these two cred sticks should take care of cleaning that up.
And as soon as I'm assuming you're whipping them out and showing them.
Randomly, too. I don't know what the 3 are, but yeah, I whip out 2 of the 3.
Okay. So
They might be of some value, I would imagine.
So as soon as you say that, conveniently next to the door, there's a little drop box that opens up.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Drop them.
You put them in the little box. The box closes, and she just says, "Just get out of here.
Credits, you're pathetic.
Just get out of here."
Millions of dollars gone.
Could be.
Now the
Don't
question
know.
is high or low?
Huh?
High or low?
Let's go low.
Okay. Okay, so you get left with one of the okay cards. You'll find out, by the way, it's got $3,000 on it.
$3,000. Okay, yeah. $3,000 more.
Okay, so you guys getting in the lift?
Wasn't my money to begin with.
I mean, the door of the lift opens up, almost as if someone hit the button for you to summon the lift out of here.
Yeah. See, just got to speak their language.
Yep. If that didn't do it, I was going to say give them the ship.
Well, we got to see what a ship is first.
Right? Well, that's why if the cards didn't work, I was going to suggest the ship.
Well, technically, he came with the ship, and we have our own ship. So,
Now we have 2 ships.
yes.
I'm a pretty good pilot. I can take his ship behind us.
We'll see what it is. Maybe we upgrade later somewhere. Yeah, let's get out of here first. Turbolift, please. Help yourself. Come on in. Thank you.
Okay, so Zarek's got the prince over his shoulder. The 4 of you are piling in the lift. Where are you going? Because oddly enough, you notice this lift has access to the resort ground level as well as the nice penthouse suites. Are you guys just going back to your rooms?
Well, we need to get him back to his people.
Back to his guards, yep.
There might be a reward for that.
Could leave his ass in the turbo lift and be like, "Bye, bitch."
No, there could be rewards with that, dude.
No, exactly.
No, I'm a Jedi. I have to return him to his people.
Yes, we'll return him.
Is the way.
You guys no money. I'm like, no, do good.
He was nice enough to her. I'm going to make sure he gets
was.
back.
He was a nice guy.
He was throwing out money at her, so.
Wow. All right.
So yeah, we'll go to. He was in the penthouse, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So you're heading back to where you know his room is?
Yep.
Okay, so conveniently, as I roll percentile to answer the question, yes, one of his guys is there in his attaché, sitting there like box of tissues empty, piled everywhere, crying and fretting of where. I hope they find the prince any minute now. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? And you
not to worry.
Chime his doorbell.
We're fine. We rescued him.
And immediately he's
and
like,
me.
put the prince down in the chair, and he busts out the first aid kit with the stim and pops a smelling salt stim under his nose. The prince kind of opens his eyes really quick. It's nice to get soaked back.
Got another one of those there stims. We had to use one.
And I'm like, are you okay? My men came to rescue us. Are you? I tried to get us out as quickly as we could.
And he seems like super groggy, but give me a charm or a deception.
Okay.
To try to convince him he didn't hear what he thought he heard when you were getting the 3rd degree for Manx.
Okay, charm. All right.
Just to see if you play it off, and so what would you like for that triumph?
You didn't hear that.
It's like, Hey, I never claimed to be a saint.
I mean, you can totally take the suggestion they have there. That would totally work.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take that suggestion.
Okay.
I never lied to him. I didn't say that I didn't have a past.
And the problem is you're so exhausted, you take another point of strain, so you're just like practically about to pass out. But all of a sudden, you realize the look in his eyes. He realizes you're not the wealthy heiress that he thought you were. But
I never claimed to be a wealthy heiress.
No.
But you see that he accepts you, that you had a hard life, and your people rescued him, and he valiantly stood up in your defense, and he kind of puts a hand out that he will always be there to protect you from danger.
Oh.
And I'm gonna basically say is like, I just couldn't leave you there.
Oh. And where is that terrible man and his thugs?
He won't bother us again.
Sleeping.
When my men showed up, he lost his head.
Yeah. My men saw to that. He's no longer going to bother us. But as long as you're safe and I've returned you to your people, I can rest easy now.
As he's basically...
I never could have gone with you anyways.
Oh.
But you take a part of my heart with you.
Oh. As he basically is telling his guy to, call his other buddy. And more importantly, send the hotel doctor droid up here because he needs medical attention.
And while we're here chilling, we can take cooler discipline?
You can definitely take a cooler discipline for catching your breath. Don't roll it yet, though. Let me erase the difficulties.
Yep.
Okay, difficulties are erased.
Cool, thank you.
Let me...
Oh,
we're doing discipline.
So that's just successes, right?
Yep, just successes.
Yep.
To get strained back. Obviously, Uma is very strained and not getting much back.
She's still working it. She's still busy
She's still
working
in character. She's not breaking character.
Cool. So
hey, this has been a very trying experience.
I was so close to a double knockout.
Very close.
That could have so been a different direction. It would have been great. Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
I did what I had to do, man. I had to go in there and, finish this. We talked about it before, so.
Hey, Janelle, we should start talking about how you can make me more effective against ranged attacks.
You know what? A shield remote.
Right? Well, so, couple thoughts here. We have a couple options. Obviously, we need to go check out his ship, but we have the master key. We could also go check Minx's room out, or we just go check out the ships and get the hell out of here.
Well, oddly enough,
I say we're be more greedy, and then we can get caught by his people.
Because there could, well, no, because the ship's going to storage, so there shouldn't be a fight at the ship. So they're somewhere in the hotel.
That's what I'm saying.
Technically, we have a voucher. They'll deliver the vehicle to us.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So there's no fight to the ship unless they're waiting there by the voucher place if they get the word quick enough. So the quicker we go, we could potentially be gone.
Or the ship's full of murder robots. You never know.
Well, it could be. Yeah, it could be. I mean, there still could be a little bit of a fight, but
having worked with him and stuff, can I do like a knowledge check or something with advantage? With
I would just give it to you that you know his MO for what booby traps he would have on the ship.
For him.
I mean, he did teach you everything you know.
Exactly.
And
so
yet
he does
you
have
murdered
defense
him.
droids on there.
He doesn't, but he's obviously bluffed and used that one-liner before. Say you have a ship full of assassin droids and nobody tries to steal your ride.
Does she know what the ship is?
No.
Okay.
It's almost like he took a ship she wouldn't recognize, so he could get close, just in case.
Okay. So technically, the quicker we and actually, so are they? So what's the voucher? How long will they keep a ship in storage here?
Basically, it's until the guest leaves.
So I mean, if we left on a different ship and the other ship stayed here for the moment, if we had to, that would be they wouldn't charge for the ship to be in storage.
I'm not
Unless
leaving
they
my robot here.
you leave it for
Why-
6 months,
why
then
not
all of a
take-
sudden you get a parking bill.
Why not
Okay,
take both ships?
Just checking options here in case we need to, bail on one and come back. Just,
I'm thinking this isn't the best place for us to stash a ship, though.
I'm not leaving my robot.
No, because
whatever.
so then I will take our ship. And if Alina will take the other one, we can meet up at someplace where we can sell the other ship.
All right. So what's your flying? Your piloting space.
Space piloting is 1 yellow, 3 green.
Okay.
Nice
I was gonna say,
agility.
it's part of his agility, yeah.
Yep.
All right. So I would like
Just 'cause
to.
you can't fly.
I would like to. Well, I can pilot ground, okay, but I would like to toss this room, but I think better option would be to call it short.
You go and do that. We'll go check out the.
Well, like I said, I would rather call it
We'll split the
short
party.
and go to the ships and do our thing. I think we would press our luck because he might have people in his room. So
Well,
I think we're better to go to the ships.
Jannog want to check to see if he has a room.
Yeah, I can do that.
I
keep
would
this in the
probably
public
know some of
sphere.
his aliases.
Okay, so you're gonna give him a blue dice on his computer check because you're like, try this name, this name, this name,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't have to worry about black dice because somebody can remove a bazillion black dice. But I will hit that because
Fine.
remember last time you were in the computer networks and you rolled 3 threat?
Yeah, that's fine.
There was a thing that happened with those 3 threat.
Obviously. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Yeah, I
Okay.
need cost
So clearly, Jannog starts hacking through the database, and he starts, he realizes, okay, if the Yoho was here, let's backtrack him on the cameras, and you do, and you realize that he does not actually have a room here.
Yeah.
Okay, so
He literally just showed up,
Okay. Well, there we go.
and
Solves
you
that
saw
issue.
he was working with the Gan Findsman, and his thugs, went to go find a place where he could have a conversation politely, and yeah, a series of unfortunate events happened.
Okay.
And
So
to think, if I had just talked to the stupid Greedo, we all could have been going to a Jedi temple instead.
hold on.
Instead, you gave the Rhodian a cold shoulder and broke his heart from ever talking to someone in a library ever again.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Wow.
he approached a younger woman and basically said, "Here, little girl, would you like a piece of candy?" How was she supposed to take that?
She's supposed
Okay,
to take the
He
candy.
has a point.
You could have sensed that the intentions were not,
Of a
bad.
sexual
These things
nature. They were of an
strayed in a
intellectual
library
curiosity.
to see how the Rhodian is talking to me.
Especially considering this is a pleasure planet, or
Right.
Well, the important thing was the Jedi was sitting there at a table with books about Jedis.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
got his attention, was the books you were reading, not you.
Bam.
And then you broke his heart and played that chick.
Yep.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. He was
So
trying to understand his
Rudest Jedi
Instead, you've damaged him, so later on in the campaign, he will hook up with some evil Sith chick who treats him wrong, and he's learned to accept that, and he will be an antagonist instead of an ally.
wow.
Oh my god.
Wow.
This is how these things happen.
All right.
And then he'll
I
just look
suggest
at you and go, you.
right? And it'll be at another library when it happens.
Right.
It's like what? What is it? Sideways, sliding doors, sideways, which is the movie that like the door had just,
Mhm. Just one little change and life could have been different.
Yeah.
So what is your guys' plan?
All right. So I suggest you leave your little Princey your contact info, and then we go call up Manx's ship, make sure it's clear. Once they're off and moving, then we pull up our ship and blaze.
Yeah, and
Because now remember, if you claim Minx's ship, basically they expect you to be leaving at that point.
yeah, we're
Well,
definitely
two of us will, and then the other two will pull our ship up and leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just want to make
exactly.
sure they get through the door okay.
Okay,
Figured
so
no
you
biggie.
guys basically, pack up your luggage, get ready to head out.
Uh-huh.
Okay, of course, guest services is very polite and, willing to get everything delivered to your vehicle. Whose ship do you guys call up first?
There's or Manx's.
Minx's? Okay, so you give the valet the claim ticket, and he basically punches it in, and a beautiful, very, very off the showroom floor YT 2400 freighter gets popped up, called the
Nice.
Widow's Inheritance.
The Widow's Inheritance. Hold on, let me write this down. Why is this not okay?
Oh, yeah, good point. I'm actually piloting it. I should know what I'm piloting.
Oh, did you?
I linked the Wikipedia link for a YT 2400.
Yeah, that's the one that they gave to without even clicking on the link. That's the one that. Oh no, okay, that's that one. Yep. All right. I was thinking of.
So that called the what? The Widow's.
The Widow's Inheritance.
I love that ship, actually, Dash Renders. That might be worth upgrading to, especially if it's brand new.
Let me bring it up.
Plus, then you can laugh at him the whole time.
See, just like that.
So I forget exactly what we got, but
We have our ship, you mean?
yeah.
Our ship is
Not that.
called the Virago. It is a freighter.
New.
It's a what?
XS.
So yeah, this is probably going to be better armed and faster and stuff. XF, XS.
Why is its stats are out?
Please.
That takes you
XS
to
1200 or XS 800.
It's got
for ours, it's the. Hold on, like we go back.
Or did you
it doesn't say actually. It just says XS freighter.
XS stock light freighter.
Yeah.
Light freighter. Okay.
Yep.
So that's the 800 then, it looks like, because the other one's a 1200 freighter, not light.
Don't hurt yourself, Dave.
Just trying to see what I can find on it. I would imagine that this is going to be a better ship.
Or it could just be it was the first one he grabbed out of the car lot and came this direction.
Can you check, Janong? Can you check to see if it's stolen?
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah.
What, like yours wasn't?
Yeah, but that just means we have to get like
if you want to go ahead and run its VIN number, the difficulty is set for you for a computer's roll.
I mean,
or
we just
knowledge
have to
law.
Plates.
Wow. So what you can find out about the YT-2400 is the name that's on the side of the ship and on the records is not its true name. It's basically the Widow, and someone just put in the extra word because, makes it look different. And it is a ship that fell off the showroom floor, so to speak. It's not reported stolen, but it's not got a legitimate bill of sale.
Ah.
So much like the Razor Crest, don't have any cops run your VIN numbers.
I think we should take it and rename it the Widower.
Right. Well, and we can fix all the all the transponder stuff. So.
And then we can just sell the old ship.
Right.
Where's your loyalty to your baby?
Well,
that's true. Janag didn't get a hold of it yet to tweak it up.
No. Might as well tweak up a brand new one.
Exactly. He gets more to play with.
Totally make me have to get a new floor plan, huh?
Uh-huh.
So, all right. So yeah, if we can get inside, if you guys can get inside, make sure we're all good and get you off the planet, and then we'll pull up ours and then.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yep, and then we'll meet at a designated location.
Just up in space somewhere. We don't need to
fly.
Yeah.
Designated coordinates that are off.
Off shipping lanes and shit like that.
So, Janag, do me a favor, since you are shipjacking the ship. Just because you have the claim ticket doesn't mean, Give me a computer's roll. I'm pretty sure you're going to blow this out of the water, but it never hurts just to check.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Oh my God.
Are you? Oh my Lord.
Okay, for one strain, I'm going to convert an advantage to a success.
Sweet.
As you're sitting there going, bead of sweat comes down, and you're like, okay, sorry guys, my car. It always starts up like that. Okay, so you're basically able to hack whatever securities that Manx had in store there.
Yeah.
His anti-theft tamper.
Yeah.
That awkward moment when you're starting the engine with the screwdriver. Okay, so you guys meet up in space and dock together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so you basically you realize his ship's fully stocked. Sadly, one of his rooms smells a lot like Aqualish, which you know.
We can clean that out.
Just saying, there ain't no loving like Aqualish loving.
Yeah, so features a heavy shield, room for larger reactor, ion drive, number of dedicated weapon hardpoints. Yeah.
She'll be a good ship.
Nav computer, primary class 2, backup class 12 for the hyperdrive. Complement 1 pilot, 1 co-pilot / engineer. Encumbrance capacity 140. I don't know what the one you have now is. 6 passengers, 2 months food, 130,000 value.
We can make it so it goes underwater. It has 5 hard points.
Immediately, Janog's thinking, "What can I do to this baby?"
Yeah, really. Just think, we're on a water planet being chased, and we just duck under the waves, and they lose us.
Yeah, but if a ship is space worthy, isn't it water worthy as well?
Not in Star Wars.
Technically, in real life,
different.
Ocean depths is harder on a vessel than space depths.
It's different pressure. There's no pressure in space. There's pressure against the hole in the water.
Whereas a spaceship will crumble under the ocean, a submarine can actually work in space.
Yeah.
Ain't going nowhere, but it can operate in space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have the upgrade here is we have a dorsal and ventral twin medium laser cannon. Instead of, I recall, we had single laser cannons.
We had on that one, we had, let's see here. Left turret mounted laser cannon, a dorsal turret mounted laser cannon.
Yeah, singles. So these have twin.
With smuggling compartments, though.
You've automatically doubled your weapons, complement.
Yeah.
Armor's 4, hull trauma 25, system strain 18.
Oh yeah, and we have the R3 unit.
And then we have a silhouette 4, speed of 3, and a 0 or a neutral handling. So speed of 3. I think ours was probably 3. I don't remember, but cool.
As a new floor plan materializes on the map.
Yeah, I'm sure I think there's some out there for that. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
What are we doing?
Oh, he's showing the floor plan.
Floor plan on for our new ship.
Of course, we got to get it out there and meet up and not have any complications, but
yeah,
I'm sure he won't make it that easy.
It's got an escape pod.
Yep.
Most good ships do.
It looks like that map's a little small. Do you want me to resize it, or Jim, are you capable? You're capable of doing that, right?
Oh, if you want me to make it bigger, I can make it bigger.
What do you mean bigger? You can zoom in on it.
No, I was just trying to get it to match the grid so that if we're ever doing anything on the ship, if the ship gets boarded or anything like that, we actually have a...
Yeah, we use theater of the mind mostly. It's all reference.
So what I'm hearing the Jedi say is they're wanting the ship to be boarded.
Right. No, it wouldn't surprise me.
With our luck, yeah.
I am running around with 3 smugglers. Smugglers ships occasionally get.
I am not a smuggler.
Han Solo.
I am not a smuggler, sir.
You got a nice little captain's room back there.
One
you
want
resent
to be right
that
implication. I am not a smuggler.
Look at that lounge, huge lounge.
Yeah.
I am a
You got your own
dealer
little
of
captain's quarters.
information.
And look, it looks like 2 refreshers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that.
You got the captain's refresher, which is huge, and then you've got the regular refresher.
Huge storage hold.
You apparently have to go through the workshop to get to the bathroom.
And the captain's room. The captain's room's right off the workshop. That's interesting. Kind of weird place for the captain's room.
It's the shortest distance to the...
In the cockpit.
But medical's right there, too, off of there. So.
Yeah.
So...
All right, you 2 guys can share that room.
That's a huge lounge.
I'm taking that room.
You're not sleeping in a med bay. It's a sterile.
That's a med bay.
That's a sterile room.
If anybody's going to the med bay, it's your medical dude, and that's me.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
No, we don't want lizard scales all over the place either.
You don't know what you've already had on you, sir.
And
you don't know.
And if Firefly taught us anything, you can always turn a life pod into a bedroom.
Very true.
That way, in a pinch, all your shit goes with you off the ship.
Right?
I'm a Jedi. My shit with me.
Sweet.
Okay, so any hint of now that Manx is gone out of Uma's life, and who knows what that's going to do to her obligations now?
Well, I was going to say, doesn't that delete that?
That takes out one of her obligations, yeah.
And a new one takes its place.
and except that there's the guy that was over Manx that now is like taking over that debt. No,
exactly, right?
That you didn't know about.
Hush! Don't stop giving him ideas.
Well, no. See, the important thing is as Uma's quietly piloting the ship, and the rest of you guys are talking about what you're gonna do, and Uma thinks back to Manx, who took her under his wing and taught her everything she
Sheds a tear.
knows.
She sheds a tear.
And then all of a sudden, there's a blinking light on the console, and she hits it, and just a anonymous holovid pops up, and there's this holo video of her pulling the pistol to Manx's face and splattering him across the wall.
It's a good thing I'm not in the cockpit to see that.
And Uma thinks not only that she killed the closest thing to a father she ever had, after he stunned the shit out of her repeatedly.
Yeah.
But-
Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, life of servitude, life of crime, life of.
It's okay. It's a real condition, Stockholm syndrome. You're okay. You'll get through it.
But someone has video of it.
I know, and they could use this to blackmail me.
Yeah. Well, I would have thought the creds would have been enough to have avoided that, but that's okay.
Yeah,
And
but might
then-
not be
Then
mistress.
Uma thinks, what, since a smuggling prince basically is what he was, is now dead, what's going to happen to his little smuggler empire?
Yeah.
Do I know who his second in command was?
You do?
Who was it?
You tell me.
His nephew Minx.
I thought it was Finks.
And I don't know that it's necessary. Yeah. I don't know that it's necessarily a smuggling empire, but a slaving empire.
Well, I mean, he's an all-around lowlife as opposed to
Right.
specializing in one specific field. He was more opportunistic as opposed to, he dealt in spice, he dealt in slaves, he dealt in black
He dealt
market
in whatever
goods.
could make a buck.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
No moral
is it
qualm.
safe to say we're back up to full health, full strain?
You guys, you take some space rest time to get back to full health and strain.
Okay.
Now the important
just out of
question.
curiosity.
Oh,
sorry.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, so out of curiosity, what were the other two cred sticks worth?
The 81 was worth about 10,000,
Ooh.
and the other one was about 2,000 as well.
Okay.
So one out of the three was really good, and that was one of the ones you gave away.
Yeah, well, it got us out of there. It wasn't.
Yeah,
our money
it
in the
got you
first
out
place.
with no fight. I mean, no fuss, no muss.
Yep, and they made
My
profit, I'm
ship
sure.
out as well. So
Yeah, that overpaid for cleaning the room, and disposing a body.
Unless they take Manx and rebuild him.
Oh God.
Oh wait, his head was splattered.
Yeah.
So you guys have two ships. What is the plan? Which one do you think you guys are gonna keep, or both? I mean, you could always stash a ship somewhere.
we should totally stash one.
I'd be more inclined to sell the old one and then use it to upgrade the current one.
Yeah.
We're gonna need smuggling compartments. We're gonna need, I'm sure.
You said we weren't smugglers.
Hey, you never know. I mean, you may have to hide. I mean, you do covert missions.
Yeah,
What if
you
we need
might
a
have
smuggler's hold and we don't have one?
we
for
might
one of
have
the
a
covert-
mark that we need to protect and keep out of sight of the Sith. We
I'm
need a place to hide them.
Yeah, I try to turn a blind eye to as much of your guys' shenanigans as possible.
Hey, we're all for help fighting the good fight.
And sometimes you gotta
But
smuggle for
it
the good
makes it
fight.
so much easier to do that when we have, say, a cover. And if that cover happens to actually
you don't,
also get us,
you don't
money.
have to explain yourself to me. As long as you're not running around killing defenseless people who have already surrendered, we're okay.
Uma crosses her Leku behind her saying, of course!
So,
And under her breath, except for, people who've tortured me for, years and years and years. And so,
it was definitely not defenseless. So where would be the like best like low key off of his beaten path and stuff place to like take a pair of ships to work and get them worked on?
There's like half a dozen different shadow ports you could go to.
Mm-hmm.
So how are we splitting all this money we've acquired in these last 2 outings? And Janan,
Jedi worrying about money?
well,
Yeah, and I also want to hawk this dress, and
yeah, I've been getting hit by a lot of blaster fire. I'd like to do something about that, and I need money to do it.
Yeah, we've got money to do that.
Yeah, that's what we're working on.
Mhm.
I like how the smugglers are like, we'll dispense you items. It'll come out of the petty cash. You don't need credits. You're a Jedi. You don't need credits. We'll buy you pretty things.
You're like a paladin.
Hey, I'm like all for upgrading the ship and the armor.
We'll do what we need to do for the crew
Mm-hmm.
once we see what all of our funds are. So any of these particular shadow ports, though, I mean, like, going to be out of the normal,
You want to avoid Manx's territory like the plague, basically?
Potentially, yeah.
Prefer not. I mean,
Okay,
Not, his well-traveled grounds.
Someone give me an underworld or a outer rim knowledge, either or.
okay, let's
So I
see
got a yellow,
here.
green, and under.
I've only got 2 green in either. You think out as a
It's how you make interesting things happen.
Yeah. So I have a yellow and a green and underworld with a -1 black.
Do it.
Okay, you're better than I am, actually.
I have 6 green.
Okay,
And
well
Underworld. What's the other one?
Knowledge outer rim.
Outer Rim. I have 1 yellow and 5 green.
Okay, there you go.
Here, let's
Do your work.
All right. Are you ready for that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. So Janong's like, I want a shadow port that's got a great mechanics bay. That's my main thing. You totally know of 2 different ones you can go to. One is in Hut Space, basically belongs to one of the Hut hijacks that specializes in ship modifications. Totally the place Janong wants to go have it done on because it's actually cheaper to do it there than anywhere else. There's a 10% discount. Lots of mechanics looking for work there. The other is in Imperial Space, but crooked as shit. And is operated by the Black Sun.
Yeah, we're definitely not going there.
So you have a choice of a shadow port where the Black Sun holds sway, or where a Hut hijack holds sway.
Okay. So minor question.
Stepping kind of on the Black Sun's toes, perhaps we should go Hut.
Well, just minor question on that. Choose the Huts.
Yeah, which clan? Which
Good
because
question.
don't you have a Hut thing?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't just
I
let
forgot
it play
about that.
out like that? Come on.
Well, no, he's not going to be
Metagame
like,
this
oh,
shit.
yeah, let's go to the Huts. I mean,
I forgot that.
yeah. I mean, I was working for a Hut with
that
my, my murder of
Yeah, but whenever I
gangs.
roll astrogation, we just kind of go where I might hit astrogation to.
Yes,
Like, no,
but we
man,
don't
we're not
want
going anywhere near there.
So is this the planet where my gank murder and stuff is with the
no.
Huts?
No, it is not.
Okay, then we're all good. Just
Okay.
making sure.
Okay, so
Doesn't
then
mean
we're
that the
going to
gangs
go
won't
to
be
the
there,
Hut
though, but-
one.
Okay, so you're heading to a nice little shadow port not too far from Dandaran. In
Who to
Hut
who?
space.
Dandaran?
The planet Dandaran.
Okay. All right.
Goes to Duran Duran.
I'm going to roll cool to see if I got back any Bones. Forgot to do that.
Well, you guys technically will be back up to full.
All right, so we'll have to bring over whatever we can from the other ship that might be viable, and then see what we can sell it for.
Yep.
And you each get 20 experience points because you completed the Pleasure Planet outing without, getting arrested and murdered. One or the other.
Yay!
You almost had your own very own version of Very Bad Things happen.
I will be buying my dedication.
Wow,
Oh.
20 more, including taking out a obligation. Yay!
Yeah.
Yes.
Or did you?
Well, hopefully, yeah.
Did you just exchange one master for another?
So 30 available
I will
XP.
call no man
So
master.
are you looking at like a cloaked smuggling compartment? A regular smuggling compartment?
I didn't realize there was a cloaked one.
Oh,
As he whips out the catalog.
Yeah. I'm already shopping.
Whichever is the better of the two, I suppose. Which is least detectable?
Well, and we still got to figure out funds, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And cloaked is nice because that way you can put people in there and they're not going to show up on a scan.
Yeah.
See, then that would be really nice.
Because there's nothing worse than when they're scanning you for oranges and bananas and they find people in your hole.
Wow.
And then if we roll good enough, we can actually convert to our 25 encumbrance, so 50 encumbrance to the modification instead of just one.
Mm-hmm. You slowly jack the floor up 6 inches so no one realizes there's cargo underneath there.
Ooh, look at that.
The subfloor.
I can unlock true aim.
That's horrible. Good thing that can't be used on fists.
No, but
that's the only caveat. It's range attacks. But
yeah,
the ship's guns could use that.
Oh yeah, see.
Ah.
And maybe I can put 5 points into gunner. Maybe
because it's a free gold.
Let's see. What's my gunnery? Is that a? Oh, it is a career skill. Oh, but I can't. I already got one yellow. So hey, yeah. And then
Kelly's yawn. That's probably a good place to wrap it up there.
Yep. I didn't really get a nap today, so sorry, guys.
Not a problem.
Oh, I can even reverse engineer this thing? What? I can give it an extra hard point?
In other words, we're spending the entire next adventure with the ship up on blocks because it's being torn completely apart and completely rebuilt.
Yep. And look at that. If I take true aim, I'm just need 25 more points to get my dedication.
All right, guys. I'm going to have to say good night. And see some of you on Saturday.
Yep.
Yes.
For Brazil.
Yep. Jim and I are going to treat it as our anniversary dinner since, since it's the week prior to, our 12th anniversary.
I'm treating it as an early Thanksgiving celebration with some friends. That's why I really wanted to do it.
Very cool.
All right. Good night, guys.
All right. Good night, guys.
All right, Kelly. Good night, Jim.